KB5PMP from W5PLT. Good evening, Daniel.
Well, yeah, my little brother. Hey, man, you sent over. No problem. I'm glad to hear that you was able to sneak off the river and come be with us. I got a real long text communication from Big John and kind of giving me an update, not in detail, but, he's still going to be there for a while. But he was just thanking the Band of Brothers for helping out and doing everything with you guys and the ROs, and I've reminded him that we're associate members. We're all in this together. We're just doing things a little bit different because it seems to work out a little bit better. But anyway, I think he's ready to escape out of there and head our way, but I don't see that any time soon. But we'll be here when he does, Roger.
Oh, absolutely, Dale. Yeah, I spoke to him as well today, and I told him, I said, listen, Big John, don't be listening on the on the WebSTR because I will be talking bad about you tonight, So, but I said, listen, I don't want you to I don't want to get you all worked up and everything, but yeah, don't worry, I got your back.
Yeah, you got to understand something. There's key words. Most of the time he don't understand what we're saying, but if you mention bread pudding and shrimp etouffee and seafood gumbo and fried catfish, that seems to perk up his ears. His receptors come to life.
Oh, absolutely, Dale. Yeah, that's one thing he doesn't miss too much of is talking about the food. So, I don't know. He does seem committed this time to keeping his weight down, so we may have to change his nickname from Big John to Slim John.
I hear you, buddy. All right, my guy's ready to pull the plug. They've been at it for a couple hours, so I think Norm is already leaving. But anyway, let me turn it back over to you, and you can say a quick hi to them, and we'll listen. Let me know about tomorrow night. All right, Scott, y'all have a great night. 73s, and hello, and 73s to all the ROs out there. Take care. Y'all enjoy the net and everything. So W5PLT, you have the con from KB5PMP.
All right. Thank you, Dale. Appreciate all what the Band of Brothers do. And, of course, holding the frequency down. Probably, just to let you know, probably tomorrow I'll be heading back downriver. So, in any case, we'll see how that, unless the dispatch gods get me a short term, which that's not too likely, Dale. But anyway, good getting you in here. Let me get Brother Jack in there. K9JFM from W5PLT.
Roger, Mr. Scott. This is K9JFM. I'm back at you.
All right, boy. I tell you, sounded great, Jack. Beautiful day here. Of course, I got home about 4:30 in the morning. I didn't get to see too much of the outside. I slept most of the late morning, but anyway, it looks like it kind of rained, I guess, sometime between I went to bed at 4:30 and when I woke up, because I did want to go play a little golf today, but they said that, well, I wanted to go out to the range, actually, but they said the range, I got an email saying the range was closed.
Roger, probably too muddy there for the golf carts and stuff there for sure. But yeah, man, we basically had Chamber of Commerce Carolina Blue Day here.
Oh, absolutely. I tell you, how far is Mills River from I should say not Mills River, Murphy. I guess you had Murphy, huh? That was no, I'm sorry, that's Jim and Murphy. Mills River. How far is that from Raleigh, North Carolina?
About 4 hours west.
Oh, okay, I got you. Cool. All right, I didn't realize it was that far away. Anyway, listen, Jack, I know y'all have been out there quite some time, but I appreciate all what y'all do. You, Jim, and Don, and of course, Norm out there in Ellington. But I'll just go ahead and let you go. We'll just say 73 from W5PLT and all the gang here in New Orleans.
Roger, man. 73s. Y'all have a good evening. This is K9JFM. We'll be clear.
All right. Always good to get Jack in there. Beautiful signal from Mills River. All right. Let's see. Good brother Jim out there from Murphy. That's what it was. KE4 Tango Sierra from W5PLT. Good evening, Jim.
Good evening there, Captain Scott. Good to hear you. Nice signal coming into the Smoky Mountains of North Carolina. How are you doing tonight?
Oh, I'm feeling much better. I tell you, fully recuperated and kind of got my daylight to nighttime orientation back. Anyway, Jack, it's just a good day, kind of spent it mostly inside. Take care of some paperwork, that sort of thing. But anyway, looking forward to get back at it again.
Roger that on your sea legs. I can remember that. Anyway, conditions are really getting bad here. We have a lot of harmful interference. So I'm going to say thank you for running the net. Have a good net. Have a good week. And we'll catch you later. I'm going to pass 73 to the rare ones.
All right, 73, Jim. Always appreciate it. KE4 Tango Sierra from W5 PLT. 73, Jim. All right, let's see if Brother Norm's out there from Ellington, New York. KG2 Papa Yankee from W5 PLT. Good evening, Norm. Oh, I think maybe Norm may have stepped out. But then Norm, if you can hear us, we appreciate all what y'all do out there for the rare ones and the Band of Brothers. Anyway, we'll just say 73 if you can hear us from W5 PLT and all the rare ones here in the world. N68U. Hey, Whiskey 5 Delta Golf Victor. Good evening, Dave. Yes, sir. We'll put you on the list. I get Brother Don is actually doing the login tonight. So, Don, make sure you get Dave on the list. Whiskey 5 Delta Golf Victor.
He can't hear me. Hey, Scott, real quick, you copy?
Yeah, go ahead, Don.
Is your amp on?
Yeah, let's see. My amp is on. Yeah, correct.
Okay, just really kind of low. I just what I noticed. Something you forgot that operate switch.
Let me take a look. No, it's doing its thing tonight. Anyway, I'll give Charlie a call and see what's going on. But anyway, it just could be conditions, Don.
Okay, you're fine. You'll be okay. But I just thought maybe you had missed that switch.
Oh no, not yeah. Sometimes I have done that in the past. I know you've done it as well. Anyway, let me swing over to Kenny. See what kind of signal he's throwing in your way. N5QIX. Kenny, you pick up Don out there in western Kentucky.
N6 DHU N5QIX. Nice copy.
N5QIX, N6 DHU. You know what it is? It's just conditions, Kenny, because you're kind of low too. So it's just one of them nights. Go ahead.
Yeah, I got you real light over here too. It's going to be a bad night. It's not going to be a pleasant one.
Oh well, you can't make lemons without lemonade. So you gotta go with it. We'll be fine.
Well, I just dragged it up I got it up to about 750 right now. Is it any better?
No, not really. No, it's about the same. We'll just see how the band does. The band should clear up a little bit in the next half hour or so.
All right, that'll be great. N5 QIX, I'll turn it back to the guys. Come on, Dave.
All right, Kenny, you sounded good tonight. As always, of course, you're super close to me. And Dave, we got you on the list out there. And from Canyon Lake. Let's get Charlie out there on the east coast of Florida, K1DCT from W5PLT. How you making out, Charlie?
Oh, we're making out just lovely, today. Got a phone with a 405 site. One of my customers, I've got 3 radio systems on a 60-foot tower. 2 out of 3 of them got hit by lightning this afternoon.
Oh, wow. Your owner's name's not Kenny, huh?
Telling you what, and he was in his office right next to the tower. He said, "Oh, I knew it got hit. I could see pieces of antenna falling down when the lightning hit." He looked out the window and he sees pieces of fiberglass falling on the ground.
Yeah, that's certainly not a good situation. But yeah, in fact, when I talked to Kenny just before we got on the net, we were talking about getting hit by lightning, But anyway, boy, it sounds like you have a guaranteed job tomorrow.
Probably Saturday, too, the way it's looking. But, that's part of the job. So that's what I'll do, and they pay me to do it. So I'll just keep doing it. So somebody's got to pay the bills for all you guys are retired or thinking about getting retired.
Absolutely. Do you put any sort of commercial grade, grounding system on it?
No, not at all. We don't have any problems unless it's a direct hit. You can't withstand a direct hit on that grade of equipment. You know, nearby strikes don't seem to bother us at all. It's only when they actually get hit. And the way I describe the vertical fiberglass antenna is it kind of looks like Elmer Fudd's shotgun when Daffy sticks his finger in the end of it.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, the pilot station down at Pilot Town got hit. The tower down there got hit by lightning. The same thing happened. Fiberglass antenna that you used for the Marine VHF was destroyed. I definitely know what it looks like.
Yes, sir. Hey, I was thinking of you, Scott, the other day because you said something about towers. You said, man, you put up a bunch of towers, and I take pictures of every one I put in. And I went down yesterday, and I had a free moment. I counted all the towers and how much time it was. 53 towers over 10 years.
I got you, Charlie. Well, you need one for your home, QTH.
I'd have it if they'd let me have it. I'm lucky I got the antenna I have now and nobody complains about it. But you know how it is. This is K1VCC. Let's get this on the road.
All right. Thank you, Charlie, for coming in tonight. It's Don as well and Kenny as well. So I really appreciate y'all coming out and supporting the Rare Ones here in New Orleans. So let's go ahead and get it started. Looks like we're kind of getting the list started. Let's see a few guys. We got Bob out there in Grindstone, Pennsylvania, checking in, and we got Dave out there in Canyon Lake, and we're going to call a CQ call here just in a few minutes and get anybody that is not on that logger to check in. So anyway, let's just start with our preamble. Appreciate everybody stopping by today and checking in with the Rare Ones of New Orleans. Of course, the Rare Ones consist of 6 amateur radio operators here in the greater New Orleans area. Big John, our primary net control operator, is currently in the hospital recuperating and recovering from an illness he's had for pretty much about a month, or maybe a little bit more. But anyway, he is recovering just fine, and hopefully we'll get him back behind the Rare Ones microphone and get him back on the end doing the net. So in the meantime, I and of course Don, N6CHU out there in Western Kentucky, will be kind of filling in. So be patient with us. I know John has definitely developed a unique style and way to handling the net. And of course, with a name like Big John, there's a big shoes to fit. So fill, I should say. So anyway, we tried our best, as they say. But anyway, we'd love to talk all about New Orleans, and mostly about New Orleans, and of course our unique food, heritage, traditions, and culture. So, but we like to hear what's going on at your QTH as well. And we're just kind of curious that way. But having said that, we do use NetLogger as our primary logging tool. So if you don't have NetLogger, of course, it is a free download on the internet. And would appreciate if y'all could try to install that on your ham shack computer. But if you don't have a computer or just can't get it to work, that's no problem. We will call CQ and at the beginning of the net and get you on the list there to call. So be patient with us. This is not just a 5-9 check-in and send you on your merry way. We love to have you pull up a chair and chat a bit. So it does take a little bit longer compared to some other nets, and but that's the whole idea. We want to promote gentlemen like on conversation on HF. So with that, we're going to go ahead and get started with that CQ call. So let's go ahead and get started. CQ. This is W5 PLT Scott with the Rare Ones here in New Orleans. Calling for any station anywhere would like to check in with us tonight. Please come now with your call sign, name, and QTH.
Kilo Bravo 4 Golf Foxtrot Juliet John in Rock Hill, South Carolina. Over.
All righty, John, in Rock Hill, South Carolina, we got you on the list, KB4GF and a J. So, yeah, well, I kind of have you permanently up there on the list, and but we always like to have you check in as well. So, with that, we got John on the list. Of course, we got Dave, who checked in a little bit early, and we got him on the list out there in Canyon Lake. And we can go ahead and call CQ again. CQ. This is W5 PLT Scott with the Rare Ones here in New Orleans, calling for any station, general class or high, like to check in with us tonight. Please come now with your call sign, name, and QTH. KQ4HTA from W5PLT. I think we got you on the list, Steve.
Okay, Roger. I didn't know if that auger was running right up to the top.
Oh, absolutely. Definitely. I think you're going to be one of the, I think you're kind of at the top of the list tonight. So, in fact, we're going to be calling you here. In fact, we can go ahead and start that now.
He's on line 15.
KQ4HTA from W5PLT. Scott here to Big Easy. How you doing, Steve?
I'm doing well. Just taking care of some stuff tonight, and I'm going to do some studying on antenna theory, and also I'm working on my extra class license courses and so we'll be doing pretty good. Weather's improving a little bit down here, though. We're supposed to get some weather coming in on the weekend. Instead of coming from the west, the rain's coming from the east over here, and we've got a low front up there off the coast of Georgia, South Carolina area that's influenced, and I think part of the band.
Oh, I got you fine, Steve. Well, yeah, I tell you what, we've had some, let's see, I got home off my ship about, let's see, about 4, I got home about 4:30, but all the way up the river last night, we had on and off thunderstorms, you know, showers all the way until I got home, and of course, after I got home, it must have rained as well, because when I got home, actually, we didn't have any rain here in my neighborhood, but when I woke up, I saw, you know, puddles in the street, so, and I did want to go to the range at the golf course, but anyway, we apparently got too much rain in between the time I went to bed and the time I woke up, so anyway, that kind of nixed that idea, but anyway, there's always tomorrow.
Well, true. Everything, there's always tomorrow. You can look forward to the next day. That's the way I look at it.
Oh, absolutely. By the way, I got you about a 5.7 into my shack now. But anyway, you sound like, I think you mentioned that you're studying for your extra license. How's that going?
What would be term lesson number 4, about midway through that. Still going pretty good, and I write every single thing down on a notebook, 3-ring binder, and I highlight, the specific things that they want us to focus on, and, what's on the test. It's just a matter of just slowly going through it. It's going pretty well, and I'm not trying to rush it. I want to just make sure I get an understanding of it, because I know it gets a little bit more complicated as I progress into the lessons, and so that's one of the things I've been studying, some antenna theory and some other theory too.
Oh, absolutely. You're definitely correct. It is a little more technically challenging test, especially with all those formulas with reactants and capacitance and all that sort of thing. But anyway, I'm sure you're going to do just fine. Like you said, take it easy and slowly progress through it. Really no rush, kind of, going to, experiment and, use the privileges of your general class license. And, of course, getting that extra just kind of extends those privileges. So, sounds like you got it under control. So, keep it going. It sounds like you're doing a great job. And, of course, antenna theory is always fun to study. That's one thing I wish I had a little bit of extra time. I wish I had the space, actually, to kind of not only, do a little more research on antenna theory, but look at it from a practical perspective, and do some experimentation on antennas. So, anyway, if I ever get this new house going, I'll have 4.5 acres, which I can kind of hopefully experiment a little bit on, especially some wire antennas. Anyway, Steve, stand by. We got Kenny out here, and of course I got Charlie out on the east coast of Florida, and of course Don on western side of Kentucky. So we're going to pass around a bit. So stand by. N5QIX, Kenny, can you pick up Stephen out there in Atlanta, Georgia? KQ4HTNA.
KQ4HTA, N5QIX. How you doing, Steve? I'm doing well, sir. I hope things are going well. You're doing hopefully well with you. You're coming in pretty good tonight with
7 over here. It's just the noise is starting to pick up on my end on this over here. So I guess they got some thunderstorms around.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, especially with the way the weather is. So the cloud is progressing eastward as we speak. So, we're going to be dealing with that probably later on because, eventually they jump down on us at times.
Right, on that. Well, I heard you say you're studying for your extra test. Good luck there. I tried for the extra back in the day, but I couldn't get the 20 words a minute for the code.
I tried to do code originally back in 1977, 78. I couldn't get the code down to save my life. And, but now, you don't have to have code, so that's a good thing, I guess. I'm going to learn code later, but I'm using radioprep.com for the courses. That's how I did my technician, and then that's how I did my general license as well. For getting my general, my technician and general licenses. So, it's becoming very, very intuitive course and very clearly understandable from the perspective of an individual who, has been in the, maybe a general class for a while, wants to go into the they explain it very clearly and even have very good graphics, drawings, everything else to demonstrate everything.
Right, on that. Yeah, when I took the extra written part, I passed that. I just couldn't get the 20 words a minute, and now I'm retired now, and I'll be 71 next month. I say to myself, heck, I don't need it now. I've been doing the general for so long, that's good enough for me.
Well, I look at it, it's a learning process, your knowledge is never ending, I guess, the thirst for knowledge. I mean, we're all learning something new every day, about something, electronics or anything else, man. And, it's always wonderful to be able to study, and have a greater amount of knowledge in your field of interest, and, that's one of the reasons, too, I went into the ham, to understand how everything works.
I used to enjoy it when I was young. I had a neighbor that was a ham radio operator, and heck, I was in grammar school. I'd go over there and watch him build radios, heat kit radios, and all that. It really was interesting to me. I loved it.
Yeah, that's one of the things, too. We had a ham in our area one time many years ago when I was a young boy, and he had, he would do the same thing. He would build equipment left and right, and it was amazing to watch. We had an elderly next door. He died, unfortunately, about 1972, I think it was. But he was a shortwave radio listener, and he had radio.
Mike Victor Solid.
He had some really old, what we term antique radios today that I would go over to all the different ham radio operators around the world. It was fascinating to listen to.
Right, John, I used to enjoy that. All right, Steve, I'm not going to hold it, man. It's nice talking to you again here. So I'm going to say 73 to 2, and hope to talk to you again tomorrow. So, K24HTA and 5QX. I'm back over to Scott.
All righty, Kenny. Thank you for picking up Steve. And Steve, stand by. We got Charlie out there on the east coast of Florida. We'll let him use his push-to-talk button now on his microphone, and let you make a QSO with him. K1BCT. Charlie, can you pick up Steve out there? KQ4HTA, Atlanta, Georgia.
K4HTA, K1BCT. How are you doing tonight, Steve?
Oh, you're doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Just barely got you. In the noise level, but I still read you. I'm doing well. Unfortunately, I won't be on tomorrow night. I've got work again. I work Friday, Saturday, and Sundays overnight. So I won't be on the air. But, yeah, I'm doing pretty good. But I understand you're getting some weather down there.
Scott, Steve was about a 5.7. He dropped down to about a 5.3. I can pick him up after his first 2 words.
Yeah, I think think the weather down in your region is probably interfering with us. Some way it's clear. I don't think we can reach you very much. Normally we can, but I think the weather down your way is really mucking things up.
Oh, I got you, Charlie. Steve did respond to you, so he kind of speculates that the weather between y'all two is kind of interfering with the propagation. So probably correct, but anyway, Steve, I know you said you're going to be sounding out, and you got work tomorrow and over the weekend, so I know you're going to be busy, and but we'll chat with you on Monday or Tuesday. But anyway, you know what Kenny mentioned is really something that's very important, especially with ham radio operators. You know, one of the things we love to do is pass this hobby along to the next generation. So, yeah, if you have a young man or a young lady in your neighborhood and kind of have an interest in it, invite them into your shack there, show them what it's all about. So, maybe get them hooked, you know. But anyway, Steve, we'll just say 73 for now, and good luck with working on the weekend. I'll be out there working as well down here in the Big Easy. So I know what it feels like. So anyway. Well, I guess we'll chat with you on, early next week. So we'll just say 73 from W5PLT and all the rare ones here in the world. So back to you, Steve, for your final.
Evening, Scott, W5PLT. Thank you for taking me in tonight, and appreciate talking to everyone on the net. All you guys have a good evening. I'm going to be getting ready to do some other stuff here, so I'm going to go ahead and clear out off the net and also off the phone. I got to free up the computer use range so I can do some other stuff. But anyway, everybody have a rating 73 to 4HTA. Stephen, we're clearing out.
All right. It's always a pleasure to get Stephen in there. KQ4HTA out there in Atlanta, Georgia. Take care, Steve. And we'll catch up with you early next week. All right, let's get Brother Barry out there in Hammond, Louisiana. Boy, he's just a hot skipping away over Lake Maurepas. Let's see, N5RXK from W5PLT. Good evening, Barry.
Good evening to you, Scott. W5PLT from N5RXK. Good evening once again. Beautiful day. We're having a day, and over.
Oh, absolutely. It was a gorgeous day. I mean, I didn't get to go outside too much, but other than to pick up the mail. And of course, when I got to the mailbox and opened it up, it was just all junk mail. I don't even know why I even bothered, Barry. But anyway, we'll see. Well, hopefully the weekend stays good. I haven't got my official N5QIX Kenny reports from the weather over the weekend, so I don't know what kind of weather we can expect, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, okay. Well, I don't know. I guess we could use a little rain. It has not rained here in about a week. And I noticed that further south, below New Orleans, they've been catching it at the tip down there. Do you guys have any rain here? Over?
Oh, yeah. I tell you, I was coming up the river. I left Pilot Town about 9 o'clock last night and going upriver. You know, Pilot Town is about 10 miles south of Venice, Louisiana. So anyway, all through the night, all the way to about 3:30 in the morning, we had on and off rain. And, of course, when I got home and went to bed, sometime between going to bed and waking up about, I guess 10:30, 11, I guess, there was a lot of rain in the neighborhood. I see the streets were all wet and kind of big puddles out there. So anyway, I guess that's what made me sleep so well.
Yeah. Well, that's why I saw that mainly down in South Louisiana. Yeah, and I certainly love the raindrops on the roof. And in fact, what's so funny? I get on YouTube and put the little rain black stream on, and I go to sleep on it. Over.
Oh, I know what you mean, Barry. Well, sounds good. Well, stand by. We got Kenny, and I'm going to switch over to Don real quick, and let's see, have a little rag chew session here. N5QIX, Kenny, you pick up Barry out there in Hammond, Louisiana.